Presenting Measuring and Installing PreVent Air Intake Filters. PreVent filter screens can be made to fit any air intake opening. They are manufactured to the exact size you order, so measure carefully, as custom filters are not returnable. If your unit is a simple square or rectangle, this is easy. Begin with your measuring tape against the left inside edge of the air intake opening and measure to the right inside edge of the air intake opening. Write down the number and add 1.25 inches for the left side and 1.25 inches for the right side for the addition of your vinyl edge and grommets. You now have your total width. From the top inside edge of the opening, measure to the bottom inside edge of the opening. Write down the number and add 1.25 inches for the top and 1.25 inches for the bottom. You now have your total height. Unless you specify differently, the grommets will be spaced evenly in the range of every 10 to 12 inches by dividing your width and height measurements and rounding up. The four corners that have been counted twice will be subtracted. Now you have everything we need for a standard filter screen. Keep in mind that the vinyl edge and grommets need to rest on a flat steel surface surrounding the air intake opening for installation. Some intakes have minimal flat surface area for installation. Advise us if this is the case, and we may need to allow for it. Now, let's install the product. Holding the filter in place at the upper left-hand corner of the metal enclosure, mark grommet placements down the side of the unit. Center the plastic mount clip vertically on each grommet mark and mark screw placements for each clip. Pre-start each self-tapping screw hole with a punch for easy installation. Attach each clip with 2 zip screws. The movable tab should be able to lock in a downward position. Install the filter with a grommet onto the clip's movable tab outward position. Close the tab downward, locking it in place. After the left side installation is complete, the filter screen can be stretched tighter as you pull it across the air intake opening and install the remaining mount clips. Your unit may also require slits or cutouts for pipes or electrical components. Measure from the left edge of the pipe out to the left inside edge of the air intake opening. Write down the number and add 1.25 inches for the vinyl edge and grommets. Measure from the right edge of the pipe to the right inside edge of the opening and add 1.25 inches. Measure from the top of the pipe up to the top inside edge of the air intake opening and add 1.25 inches. Measure from the bottom of the pipe down to the bottom inside edge of the air intake opening. Add 1.25 inches. Write it all down. Also, let us know the diameter of the pipe. Depending on the size of the cutout opening around the pipes, it may be finished in vinyl and grommets as seen here, or in elastic for very small openings. The shortest dimension will be slit and finished with hook and loop for open and close installation around the pipe. Taking a photo can help. We do require a simple drawing for cutout placement. Some units do not have a frame or flat steel surface at the base for filter attachment, but it still needs to be filter protected. A pocket for weighted PVC can be used to complete the installation. Measure to the bottom of the equipment without the additional 1.25 inches and let us know a pocket will be required with the size of the PVC pipe you will use. Typically, this will be a 2 or 3 inch PVC. Your choice. Permatron will allow for the pocket requirements. For extra large units requiring 2 or more filters for air intake coverage or ease of handling, black plastic snaps are available to securely overlap and attach the inside vinyl edge. Measure the total air intake opening width and height as previously instructed. Grommets will be evenly spaced in the range of 10 to 12 inches apart. Permatron will allow for overlap seam requirements. Your unit may have triangular or custom-shaped openings. You can choose to measure for the filter screen as a rectangle across the whole side of the unit as previously instructed, or you can provide measurements for the independent shapes to allow for installation on individual access panels. Measure across the bottom from the left edge of the intake access panel to the right at the base of the triangle. Measure from the left bottom to the top center. Measure from the right bottom to the top center. Write it down. This time, the 1.25 inches for the vinyl edge and grommets is included in the dimensions, as the filter screen will be attached on top of the access panel with zip ties, fitting edge to edge. The corners can be pointed or cut short as shown. Write it down. Taking a photo can help. We do require a simple drawing for custom patterns or shapes. Unless you specify differently, the grommets will be placed on each of the corners and spaced evenly in the range of 10 to 12 inches by dividing your width and height measurements and rounding up. Take a photo and draw a picture. Add this to the information you submit and we will have everything we need. PreVent Air Intake Filter. Need more information? Call 1-800-882-8012.